mission, my mission, whatever your mission is. So the military teaches us the absence of fear is actually dangerous. And any soldier who comes to me and says, I'm not afraid, makes me afraid because I'm going to get killed. If you're not afraid, you're going to do something really dumb, because fear is going to help you make the wise decision.
Wise decisions.
Fear helps us, but it propels us. Courage is what we live above fear. It's not that fear is gone, but now fear is here, and the courage brings us to here. And we keep rising above fear. We live above fear, even though fear is there. And I love that your title for this is Living Above Fear.
Living above fear.
And that's the title of our seminar, because we have to acknowledge fear is there and fear is okay. It's normal. What we do next is the key thing. So I remember one particular day I had a soldier come to me, and we were about to get ready for the ground assault for Operation Desert Storm, and the ground war was about to begin, and he came to me almost in tears, and he said, Sergeant Donofrio, I'm scared. I didn't sign up for this. And I said, what did you sign up for? He goes, the college money. Because at the time, there was no war. I mean, America was perfectly peaceful in the 1989, 90s. And he literally thought, oh, the Army's going to let me join the Army, 2 years, I get free college. And so we had to have a discussion about, listen, you signed up and said, I'm a soldier. And at any time, we could be where we are. He goes, but I'm scared. I don't know what to do. I'm afraid. I said, are you trained? He goes, yes. I said, I know you are, because you're on my squad. That means you're really good at what you do.
Okay.
I said, are you confident? And I said, are you confident in the men around us, in our squad? Are you confident in the ability and skill of our team and each person? He goes, yeah, we have a great team. And I said, are you confident in your equipment, in your resources? He goes, yeah, everything works. It's up to date. I've kept it clean and good working. I said, good. I said, are you confident in our leadership that we have, myself and the people above me? And he goes, yes, I am. And I said, well, you have the 4 confidences you need to live above fear, to get above your fear, and to demonstrate courage, because you're a professional soldier. Fear is normal. Now go do your job. Now go out there and do your mission, because you have the 4 confidences you need to succeed. Confidence in yourself. When you have confidence in yourself, confidence in the people around you, confidence in your resources, and confidence in leadership, the 4 confidences you need to live above fear and overcome obstacles. And that applies not only to soldiers, but anywhere in life, at any position, anywhere. Build confidence, and you can do it. So that's kind of what it was like as a soldier. It was not saying there's no fear. It's saying have fear, recognize it, and now move above it as an individual and as a team.
Wow. Oh, so wonderful, Steve. That was powerful. That was powerful. This is fear, but you have to rise above your fear, and that's what it means to live above fear. Fear is good, just like I keep repeating during the preamble before coming on, maybe before bringing on the guest, that fear is an energy. Fear is an energy. And what we are also saying is that we're trying to convert the fear to a driving force, that will move people forward. So now, okay, let me say welcome, or let me just recognize the presence of Tomono Mari. You said it's from
Japan.
Yeah, thank you so much for joining. Thank you so much for joining. If you have questions, people who are watching, you can send your questions to the comment box right now. Steve is ready to answer, all your questions. Now, Steve, let's get to the second part now, where we want to be real, with people. You spoke to me that you really want to let people know what being real fear is.
Yeah.
The acronym of the word real.
Yes.
So let's get that.
And you can, so real is REAL. And I use that acronym to remember about getting real with things.
Okay.
So R stands for responsibility. And it's taking individual responsibility. And what I mean by that is so many people look at themselves and they want to move their problems to other things. And I don't want to call them excuses because excuses to me is negative and it makes people feel bad. Don't make excuses. And we hear motivational speakers say it. But look, some people have roadblocks in their life. They might not have enough money. They might have real situations. These are real roadblocks. They're not excuses. But here's what I want. But taking responsibility means take responsibility and admit there is a solution to every problem. That's what it means to take responsibility, to admit that every problem has a solution.
Wow.
It might not be right there, but when you do that, when you take responsibility, I can't because I don't have as much money. Well, you've now given the power to the problem. And you've lost the battle. You've given the problem away. And you've given the power away to the problem. I don't have enough money, now I can't do anything. Here's all the things I can't do because of no money. Well, when we say there's a solution to my problem, now controls it. Now I have to ask a question, not I don't have enough money, what do I do? No, wrong question. The question is, how do I make more money? Now I begin finding solutions which empowers me to be creative and confident. So we take responsibility by admitting there's a solution to every problem we face. That's R. R is that. And if somebody wants to know, they can message us later and I can write these things out for them. I can send them an email with the acronym on it. If they want it, they can contact you and I can get them to you and you can send the emails out or the paperwork later. So R is take responsibility. E is, E is about expect failure and setback. Expect it. It's going to happen. Not of, don't expect it as, oh, I always fail, I'm terrible, I can't, I don't. No, I mean, just things never work out the first time. Japan has a wonderful proverb that says, fall down 7 times, get up 8.
Okay.
You have to expect failure and setback and use it to grow up. Think about a little baby who learns to walk for the very first time. The little baby stands up and falls down right away. But what happens?
Yeah.
The baby doesn't go, well, that walking thing, it's not for me. I give up. I'm done. No, the baby tries again.
Yeah.
In the process of standing back up, joints, muscles, ligaments are all getting stronger. See, failing happens. Expect failure. In the process, use it to get stronger. The second thing a baby does is the baby stands up and now the baby starts wobbling and reaches out and grabs something for balance.
Yeah.
So the baby's getting smarter. Over every time you fall or fail and get back up, you get stronger and you get smarter.
Wow.
And now the baby takes a few steps. And now the baby gets better. Expect failure and setback. Now use it to get stronger, to get smarter and better. That's what failure can do. Failure produces confidence. Confidence produces more courage. Courage produces bigger events. You try harder and then you fail again.
Okay.
And then you get back up and you get stronger, you get smarter, you get better. And it's a process of going up.
Wow.
That's E. Expect failure and setback.
Expect failures and setback.
Yeah. So A is what I call accurate thinking and positive attitude. Accurate thinking and positive attitude. So accurate thinking and attitude is our A. What I mean by accurate thinking is simple. Be careful not to put your opinion on the fact. You have to have the courage to look at the facts and not put your opinion on the facts. And for example, we had a business in Japan and I made some mistakes and we lost our business and it crashed. Japan had a big earthquake and tsunami and we went through a hard time. And for a long time, I had blamed myself. I'm a poor business person. I'm not good. I'm this, I'm that. See, the fact was the business crashed. My opinion was I am bad. Maybe our boyfriend or girlfriend leaves us and we say, I am not lovable. Nobody likes me. No, the fact.
Wow.
Look at the facts and stop putting your opinion on them because that's what hurts you. The great Greek philosopher Epictetus once said, men are not disturbed by things, but rather by their view or opinion of these things. So how we look at something determines how we feel about it.
Yeah.
If we look at something, we have a choice. So your attitude and your accurate thinking are key. For example, attitude goes to how we look at something. Do we look at it in a positive or negative way? I like to say to people, practice proactive positivity.
Okay.
Every morning when you wake up, get a piece of paper out or look in the mirror and say, today is going to be a good day because, and finish the sentence. Because I'm going to be productive, because I'm going to talk to 10 people. Whatever that list may be, today is going to be a good day because, and make your list. This person did this and I don't like this. And we look for those negative things. And it says that misery loves company. And we like to complain together and talk about together all these negative things. Part of practicing proactive positivity is for every one negative thing that comes out of your mouth about anything, make sure 3 positive follow it. If you say a negative thing about a person, then you better have 3 positive things to say about that person. Begin to consciously look for the good in other people. Yes, we all have bad points. We all make mistakes. We do things that hurt others. And we try to get better, but don't focus on those. Look for everything they do right and tell them about their good points. When you focus on the good and thinking positive, your whole life will change. Because you train your brain to look for more positivity. So accurate thinking and attitude. And finally, L means lifestyle. Your lifestyle must match your goals and objectives and dreams. If you say, I want to lose 100 pounds and you eat donuts and sweet food, it's not a lifestyle match. You don't have a disciplined lifestyle.
Yeah.
Maybe you want to be a pro athlete. You say, I want to be a professional soccer player. My son's, that's his dream. But yet you don't exercise, you don't work out, you don't network and meet coaches and get yourself out there and do what you have to do. Your lifestyle doesn't match what you want. You'll never get it. Then you say, I'm afraid I can't do it. Well, of course you're afraid because your lifestyle has to match that. Lifestyle helps you live above fear.
Wow.
It's discipline. And it's not the big things, it's the daily little things. And it's, if I don't feel like it, you know what? You just got to do it. You have to discipline yourself so it becomes, Dr. Hazel talked about that. You want to be a great entrepreneur, you better be up early in the morning before everybody else working.
Yeah.
And don't give up when it happens. It's daily habits. That's your lifestyle. So R is take responsibility.
Yes.
Admit there's a solution to every problem. E, expect failure, setback. Use them to
Yes.
grow. A, accurate thinking and attitude. And L, a lifestyle that matches your dreams and goals. That's what you need to live above fear. To be real with fear is taking responsibility, expect failure, accurate thinking attitude, and a proper lifestyle. That's what I'm talking about, being real.
Been real. Wow. And you've been real with us on the conference, Steve. It's been powerful,
Thank you.
powerful words coming from you. And I can see a whole lot of punchlines from you streaming on our comment box, section right on the screen. Tulushash says practice proactive positivity. That's part of your words. And
It's actually
he
easier.
also
It's
says,
easier to do than say. That's a tough.
that's true. That's true. Yeah, how we look at something determines how we feel about things. Wow. How we look at something determines how we feel about things. Okay. And he says every time you fail and get back up, you get stronger and smarter. I think I like that as well. I like that as well. Okay. There were some questions. Okay. Someone wants you to um, let me get this question. He said he missed the fourth confidence, leadership
Okay.
that you talked about in people and in resources. Confidence, leadership in people and resources. What's the last thing? What's the
So
last thing,
the
rather?
yep. So there's the four confidence are this. Number one, confidence
Yeah.
in your own skills and abilities. Confidence in self. That's the most important
Confidence.
one. Confidence
Okay.
in yourself. Number two
Okay.
is confidence in the people on your team. Do you
Okay.
trust the people on your team to do their job? So
Okay.
confidence in your team. Then number three is confidence in your resources and equipment.
Okay.
And number four is confidence in leadership.
Confidence and leadership. That's number 4. Wow.
Yeah.
Thanks to Steve Poet for asking that. I think Steve has just clarified that right now. It's been a very wonderful session, Steve. I think your words are written on a tablet of gold in our hearts right now because they are powerful words. These are teachings and lessons that will definitely go a long way in helping a whole lot of people looking at the crisis that we are going through right now. So to be fearful is normal because, like you said, courage is not the absence of fear, but how we can live above fear. That's what would really determine our success. And as our streets are being opened up gradually in some places, it's time to leverage on that opportunity to create, greater stops for ourselves in the world. Adeni Kayode, thank you for joining. You're welcome. Thank you very much for joining. We're having Steve Donofrio. Before I let Steve go, I will ask him to round off briefly. I want to let everybody know that we still have another session by 4 p.m. West African time, same as G show. And tomorrow we'll have our number 2 sessions as well. That will be 12 noon and then 4 p.m. We'll have powerful guests who are coming on the show as well. Okay. Steve Poet said, thank you, Steve. God bless you. So God
Thank you.
bless you, Steve. Thank you so much. I want to let you go. I know you're a busy man. There are times we'll see each other online late in the night and we'll be chatting. And there was a time you told me I get up 4 a.m. I said, wow. That's wonderful. That's wonderful.
I love
Okay.
the morning.
Oh, yeah, you told me that as well. You told me that as well. Adeni Kayode says, many thanks. God's blessing, Steve. Okay, there's a question here from Ayomiposi Adeleye. Um, Ayomiposi Adeleye, thank you for joining as well. That's a very good protege of mine. Okay, Enoch Ayorinde says, thanks, Steve. Before I read the question, okay, um, Okay, let me quickly read the question. My question is, how do we? That's quoting Ayomi Osiadele. My question is, how do we maintain the right attitude as a leader while cultivating and maintaining relationships? That's the question.
I think that's a great question, and we could probably spend hours on that, but here's the simple definition. The role of a leader is to create other leaders. Your role of a leader is to serve the people you lead. So therefore, how to cultivate the relationships is to begin with, what can I do to add value to your life? What can I do to help you? Leader is not about telling people what to do. It's about serving them and making them better at who they are as individuals. That's true leadership. A leader builds up other leaders. So the number one thing you can do to cultivate relationships is simply ask, how am I adding value to someone else's life? Am I building up their confidence? Am I building up their skill set? Am I building up them? That's what leaders do. Leaders serve. I know Mari's online, and one day, Kunle, maybe you can bring her on to talk about her definition of what she calls love leadership.
Love leadership, okay. Mari.
Someday we'll have Mari come on and she can talk about the love leadership formula, which is a deep formula. Servant leaders are servants. To cultivate relationship, ask the question, how can I add value? How can I serve you? And that's how you cultivate that relationship.
Okay. So that's the answer from Steve, and I'm sure he has totally dealt with your question. Okay. We wish to continue on and on and on and on, Steve, but I know I gotta let you go. But just before you go, I want you to just give a final word to people and allay their fears generally in just in this global crisis, to let them know that we are coming out of this stronger and even better together.
Number one, this isn't the first time the world has faced a crisis. Accurate thinking. Fear is a beast. Number one, please stop feeding the beast. Don't spend so much time devouring the news and social media and looking for the negativity. Stop feeding. Don't feed the beast of fear. Look for accurate thinking. This isn't the first pandemic the world will face. It's not going to be the last. It's not going to be the last. So stop feeding the beast of fear by consuming all the negativity that's on the media. Careful. Be careful. And don't feed the beast of fear. Number two, live above fear by saying, with your accurate thinking, what can you do right now where you are? There's a lot of things you can't do because of lockdown. The question is, what can you do? Now go do it. What can you do and go do it? You have control over a small amount of things. Take that control and do the very best you can with what you have, where you are, and that circle of control will get bigger and bigger and bigger. Use what you have to the best of your ability. It doesn't have to be perfect, but do something.
Wow.
And I would say every day, look for one or two people, encourage them, and lift them up. That's what we can do right now to live above fear. Don't feed the beast. Use what you have. Don't feed the beast.
And don't feed the beast.
Use what you have.
What you have.
Encourage somebody every day.
And encourage somebody. Don't feed the beast. Use what you have. Encourage somebody. Don't feed the beast. I'm telling you, watching. Don't feed the beast. Use what you have and encourage somebody. Steve, I want to thank you so much from the depth of my heart. I appreciate you. And like we've been planning, once our street is back to us, we can't wait to receive you in Nigeria. You know, we're
I
working.
am looking forward to those days. I can't wait to, I
Yeah,
hope,
I
uh,
can't wait to have a lot.
get into a few universities and speak on some big
Yeah,
stages to young leaders and
we're,
young professionals.
we're, we're working on that already behind the curtain.
And find me one of those cool shirts, Kunle.
What did you say?
I want one of those good shirts.
One of those cool shirts, no problem, Steve. You have them. You have them. Thank you very much, Steve. Thank you very much, Steve. And to everybody watching, the show wouldn't have been possible without you joining. We appreciate your time. We appreciate every bit of your data. Thank you so much. And we're still going to have more and more cut out of the bag. We're preparing for season 2 already. We're compiling lists of global speakers that will join us. You know, this is opening up a large opportunity for us to reach the world and to speak with people wherever they are, just like you said. We can make use of what we have wherever we are. And that is what we are all about. Thank you. I will leave you with the word of Steve. Don't feed the beast. Don't